All right, then. Again, we got the epitome of white folks do it too. State representative from Wisconsin, and I ain't even going to how deep this is with me personally, but anyway, and I should have. When I seen it, I knew it. I don't know why, but I knew it. You're like, what are you talking about? Don't worry about it. There's nothing to worry about. So anyway, the epitome of white folks do it too. You got state representative, um, and I only found this article because again, some niggas did some shady shit, and I was doing something I normally don't do. I normally, don't be on the news like that, perusing, surfing the news like that, like anything, any of it. But so anyway, Lakeisha something. I don't know why I keep wanting to say Davis. I don't know, stereotype, you know, Tamika. But anyway, she's something different from back in the day when I was younger. So anyway, she says the uh she's only 35. It could be a promising politician, but instead she's on this bullshit. I don't know, never heard of it till about 20 minutes ago. I sort of had it was in one of the small, if you use MSN or whatever. It wasn't a big hit. It's just one of the little small things you got to scroll through, the homepage. And anyway, the point is, she says the protesters is the definition of white privilege, meaning she was saying, well, why white folks, why they get the protests right, defy the law, and why isn't it mass arrests? Basically, it's like she's, you know what I'm saying? It's the type of shit. Like I said, it's almost like the Me Too movement. When the black woman, because a black woman started the Me Too movement. They hijacked shit. And like I said, the Me Too movement, remember what everybody's saying? You're making it harder for real victims with all this nonsense. So what she doing to me is really like it just you really don't understand. Then I mean, her skin is dark as mine, but it's like you don't understand because what you're saying is nonsense. Because like I said, I looked at her, I looked her up. Like who the fuck is this? Who is state representative. That's fine. They elected you, but she's making noise because of the protests and said why aren't there mass arrests and they're not obeying the law, yada yada yada. So I'm guessing she's comparing it to because she's on 35. It gotta be she can't be comparing it to the 60s or anything. This nothing to do with civil rights movement. This has to do with, I guess, the recent rash of protests among black folks, which wasn't really protests, it was just riots. So that means, matter of fact, during the Rodney King riots, she was only about 10. So she didn't understand, First, but even if it's for us who weren't in California, it was just, we watched it on TV. And I remember years later he started getting in trouble again and again with Rodney keep fucking up. But I remember one of the things I felt was how I had heard the song "Fuck the Police" years ago before Rodney King, right? And Ice Cube was they just always come up. Did they be sitting outside waiting on me? He always just happened to be coming home. Not every single time, so don't be like a fucking libtard and say, you literally just said. So we go through your videos, he's always at every single, no, bitch, you know what I mean. I got multiple times I come out, he just happened to be coming home. That's one of my biggest fans. But anyway, I felt kind of bad because this is way back when, because Ice Cube was saying, and please don't. Oh, well, no, never mind. Go ahead, because yeah, I go ahead. I want y'all to go on with the nobody who see. Yeah, we got proof. Ice Cube was fake. It's like who in the fuck thought Ice Cube was actually hard? I never thought that. I remember, when they first whatever I was whatever age. Never in my life did I think anything. But my whole my whole point is, you could tell that they thought there was something. They basically like they watched us from the outside, and they thought, that's what we would be attracted to. Fake shit. Ice Cube himself never any of his songs never said anything about him actually doing. Never said anything. Never. I ain't even finna go into it. My whole point of bringing it up was I felt a little bad for a second. Why? Because he was saying, "See, we told y'all." When Rodney King, the first tape, the one that really broke, the recordings, and they did the rise that what they was going through. So all this and that, and the rest of us didn't understand it too. And only reason I'm just saying I didn't like the song because of fuck the police and yeah I hate the police. I liked it because the rap was dope, the beat was dope. That's all I did. And at that time, as a teenager, as now you're a teenager, I thought back. I was like, damn, I just thought the shit had fresh ass beats, and some dope lyrics. Also the intro was funny. And the outro, they had the little skit. I never forget. We thought that was funny as shit. Order. In the versus the police department. We thought that you didn't really think I guess because it wouldn't happen to us. We weren't getting beat on and thrown in jail. That wouldn't happen to us. The cops wasn't swooping us up, beating the fuck out of us because we wasn't in L.A. So, by the time the riots happened, I felt a little like, oh damn, it's like. I just thought it was a dope ass song. I didn't think, even though you said it over and over, and all this and that, and when they broke up, uh, oh, this is proof, that they finally on tape, rather, that how the L.A. did, the cops did people, well, niggas in L.A., you know what I'm saying, beating them down and shit like that, but. So anyway, I got off the subject. What I'm talking about, she, you can look it up. She said, yeah, white, it's white privilege, and I'm gonna go into why. I know it took me this long. I'll start another video because I went on too long. I'm gonna start jumping in immediately. I'm gonna post this one too, but I'm gonna start a whole nother one.